Hello. So this video is late and different, and I apologize for that in advance, but I really needed to make this, even though it was really hard to make. Just like emotionally for the first part, and even doing this voiceover is like really hard. I want to explain why my channel name has changed in my profile picture and my descriptions, and I'm going through all my social media. And why I'm changing myself. Nothing crazy happened. I'm not worried about someone finding my account or anything weird like the last time. Calypso. New viewers, I have two ferrets. Or I had two ferrets. Vesper and Calypso. A really long time viewer. Last year, Vesper had some severe medical problems, and I had to make a post about it and ask for money. But Calypso got into an accident where she got stuck somewhere, and I was not in the room for a significant amount of time. I didn't know she was stuck. She got stuck trying to exit their playpen that I have so they can't get out of my room and get stuck in something and get hurt. And she just got stuck. I took her to the vet. They did everything they could, and she's passed along regardless. I didn't want to do the VTuber model for this because I don't want face tracking, because I don't want to start crying and that get on face tracking. The reason this video is late is because I couldn't bring myself to really draw anything for a while until I drew what hopefully editing me is going to put on the screen now, or speed paint now. After I drew this, I was finally able to draw again. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to eat. I cannot describe the loss of a ferret. I think it's only like a ferret owner thing. They're so fun and like loving that it's just crazy when they're gone. Especially because I lived with her every single day for about 2 years. It's like the worst feeling in the whole world. But I wanted to change my channel because after I drew that picture of Calypso, I just kept on looking at it, and I was like, what else can I do to honor this amazing life? What else can I do just to honor ferrets? It's a weird thing to want to honor for a lot of people, but she's so special, was so special. Her sister was so special. There's something about their souls that are just pure, and I do not want to sound like I'm crazy. There's something about them, and I wanted to honor them with my Sona, in a way. I want to try to start making weekly shorts where I say ferret facts while I draw something in the background, because I've been meaning to make weekly shorts. I just haven't yet. I called this a midlife or a quarter life crisis because I'm about there. Yes, that is the explanation. I needed to change myself after this loss. I couldn't keep looking at myself the way I was in the mirror, on the screen. In general, I needed to do something in memory of her species, her soul. I just needed to be able to do that. I'm sorry for the rant. I know it's not the most cohesive thing, and it's depressing to listen to, but I just couldn't not make a video talking about this because it has affected me so much. And I mean, I don't show a lot of content about my pets because I don't want to like show really my body or my faces that much, because I know it breaks the character. But I would hope that a lot of you guys care about it, because I don't know, they're special. But for the rest of the video, I'm going to talk about the design changes I was going through. with my design, with my new redesign, now that I got done with my like prelude of why I'm changing. So now that we all know this and we can all move on to the art. So for this design, I had to keep it being my open species. So basically I just doll ferret, which are, there's a lot of like monstery animals that are like dolls, and they have like rabbits. Rabbits are like, I kept on seeing them all like on Google and stuff, and so I basically took the inspiration of the leg anatomy of a lot of these rabbit, like of the rabbit dolls, and I just pasted it into being a ferret. I wanted to base my colorations on a sable ferret. Because that's what Calypso was and Vesper is, and as I've had my first ferrets were sable ferrets, I have a soft spot for that. Sorry, I have not. My attention span is of a peanut. For the coloration, that's why I wanted to base it off of a sable ferret. So I got brown hair. Holy shit, I never thought I would say that. I was coloring it in and there was like, there's no way I'm giving myself brown hair. This is wild. But with purple highlights, because we're not fully going brown. Nope. I also gave my character little ferret ears, and I made them as accurate as possible to the actual like coloration of ferret ears. Fun fact, if you've ever looked at a ferret for long enough, they basically have people ears on the top of their heads that are slightly fuzzy. And the reason I know this was because a year ago I used to have to clean Vesper's ears. So I've been all up in there. I know what a ferret ear looks like extremely well. So I just drew it and I added a little gradient of the lighter like white pinky fuzz to the brown, even though that's not how their ears are, but it's close enough. I'll take the win. I added a kind of a big diamond marking, star marking on my face to be the mask, because I couldn't get the mask to look right in my concept sketches, so I just did that, and I think it accomplishes everything. I also gave myself a heart birthmark. This has nothing to do with anything other than I just thought it was fun. And like it's like, I don't have an actual animal nose, it's more like nose face paint. But in my style, it looks like an actual animal nose when it's supposed to be nose face paint, but I can't get it to look like nose face paint without it looking wrong, so that's how it looks. The next thing is I have a Calypso necklace coming in the mail. I added that. And then I made my design more based off of a wizard or like a sorcerer, but with the classic wizard pattern, because I'm a sucker for the classic wizard pattern. And then I gave myself a big baggy sweater and leg warmers because warm, comfy, don't really leave my house other than work. There might be alternate outfits that are more like adventuring worthy, but for now you just see my Miwo wizard house clothes, and then also a magic wand that turns into an art pen. That is really all I have in the art department. If there's any leftover, you'll see me drawing stills, but I'm not going over that. That just sucked. Like, a lot. It just sucked. I remember why I don't make stills anymore from drawing stills. But I'll leave it here. Thank you guys so much for being so patient with me. The next video I make will be the part 2 of Yandere Simulator. Please forgive me. I am so sorry. I just had to make this and, well, be transparent with you guys, and also just remember Calypso as she was and how amazing she was. But thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like ferrets, if you like art, if you like wizards, if you like Yandere Simulator redesigns, that's going to be my next video. So if you like those, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.